Howdy folks, hello and welcome to Talladega Superspeedway. My name is John Theodore, streaming live at twitch.tv/John_A_Theodore, recorded version of this broadcast at youtube.com/John Theodore. I want to thank you all very much for tuning in. Going to be the number 27, anykey.org, Gory Bush for Congress, Dirty Air Racing, Toyota Tundra. 50-minute time limit, 35 lap race. Round number one of the Road to Glory playoffs.
We're going to have to pit one more time.
Let's go get qualified here. We have 2 laps to get qualified, so let's go ahead and do that. Run right about here to stay away from the wall. Oh, gotcha, 10-4. You're only running eight of the races, so yeah, it won't be a drop for you, for sure.
Green flag.
All right, here we go. But yeah, going the road courses and when the NASCAR Legends cars are there, they're always fun to run, but it's kind of like an off week because there are so few points on the table with the relative strength of fields that we get for the road courses. That, you know, even winning, if you're really making a play for the championship in that series, road courses just don't put out enough points to factor in at the end once the 4 drops come into play. But for tonight, we're focused on playoffs. Go get the best finish we can get. I actually don't know who the other drivers in the playoff battle are. I'm just focusing on making it through Talladega and getting the best finish that I can at Dega, and then we'll see where the playoff battle sorts out after that. We're going to be on a road course next week in the Porsche RSR, so I really want to get as good a finish here at Talladega so that, you know, try to do our best in the RSR, but I'm not counting on that to be a great finish. And then we've got Iowa in the trucks again to close out this round. So there are 10 of us right now. I think there are 7 after that cut. We just need to get 3 good finishes to get through this round. I would love to get a win to get through it, but if we don't get a win, good finishes. We need those points to fall back on. 55.911, second place, just behind Presley Sorah for the front row. 0.004 off of his time. Bailey Turner and Nick Olsen lining up behind us. Top 10 are separated by 0.031 of a second. That's what happened when you just bury the throttle for 2 laps to set the field. Everyone puts in is really close on time. 6th and 7th are actually tied, and then 8, 9, and 10 are 0.001 separation between them. We actually now have 3 drivers. We've got 5, 6, and 7 all put in a 55.935. That's crazy. How many points do the SOF road courses give in the NASCAR Legends? You're lucky to get 100 points for a win on a road course. because there's two things working against you. One is lower participation,
we'll
and the other is that you don't have, like the guys who run that series
thanks to every single one of you for
that
coming
have
out
5 and 6K
Should
rating
be,
on
a lot of
oval
fun,
don't have a 5 and
that
6K
just
rating
anybody
on
can win
road.
at, so should be a great time tonight. As for the night, be sure to no passing below the yellow line. It's at the race control's discretion to see if you were forced down or if you forced
Oh boy.
someone down on the racetrack.
That's going to be a
3 green
problem.
light checkers tonight. 1 fast repair. As a reminder, once you reach the white flag, will be racing back 50 minutes, 35 laps. So it should be one exciting night here tonight. Those are the rules here for this evening. Be sure just to be respectful. Keep the chat clean. No wrecking on purpose. We don't want anything like that. We're gonna be respectful for everybody out here on the racetrack. Let's have some fun, and just remember it's sim racing. So let's not attack anybody. It's 2022. Start off being nice to each other, and I certainly think we can achieve that for everybody here. So thanks, guys. Appreciate it. And I believe Paul is in here, so I'll turn it over to Paul if he is ready.
I think Ford pretty much got everything there. Just one thing, guys. Let's be smart. Let's give guys respect and really give respect to our playoff drivers. I want to say congrats to all of them that have made it. Please just make sure that you don't do anything really stupid that takes one of them out. That may result in harsher penalties than if you wreck someone who's a non-playoff driver. Also, same restart rules apply, so initial restart is on green. The rest of them are on the leader. No passing before you get to the restart line, as usual. Other than that, good luck today.
All right. Here we go. Gonna go ahead and take care of the pledge here before we hit grid. I pledge to be a good sport whether I win or lose, to know that people online are real people and my words have real impact, to set a positive example with my behavior, to speak up against discrimination, hate speech, harassment, and abuse, to show integrity by honoring the rules, my opponents, and my teammates, to stop, listen, and reassess if I'm told that my words or actions are harmful, and to respect others even if their sincere opinions are different from my own. !GLHF in my Twitch channel chat, link in the description below this video if you'd like to take the pledge yourself and be a part of making online gaming a better and more pleasant place for everyone involved. Because that's why we're here, right? We're here to have fun. Let's go have some fun running the playoffs. Pit Kid. You talking about the Watkins Glen races I was running earlier? Those went well. Well, I didn't wreck in them. I got 17th in one and 11th in the other. Lost like 50 I rating in the first one, gained 12 back in the second.
Not trying to start anything. Why?
This is the first race of the night.
The playoff Road to Glory races. Per usual, we're going to be racing with respect. Some of these guys will be racing with respect. This is the way where we.
Oh yeah, could have been a lot worse. I was definitely off pace for Watkins Glen.
Compared to less drivers, and we feel that is a very important part, not just for the broadcast, just for the racing overall.
That's fine. We got more guys in there. We're just going to beat them all. That's more points for us.
Ultimately, we're trying to race against them on at 8 o'clock, so I'm all right with that. It's, I'm sure they don't want us up there, though.
I will only be running about 75% of the race, so I will not be there in the finish anyway, but I'm not going to put any of you guys in a bad spot, as you know me. This is my product, so I don't want to make sure things are in a bad look. But as a reminder, we love to have the top 3 guys from the finish the championship. We'd love to have you guys racing with us at 8 o'clock.
That's the goal.
Ford, you're all good, brother. I don't think you've done a thing wrong all year here, so no worries.
Appreciate that.
Here.
Sorry, Charlie, I stepped over you, pal.
I said I was going to back up whatever Nick said. Yeah, you've done a great job here. I appreciate being here.
Yeah, I'll second that one. Good luck, everyone. Let's put on a good show.
Alright guys, we're going to be smart
And
here.
as an FYI, guys,
Through the
single
first little
car
bit here.
spins or
You're on the
very
outside.
minor wrecks that keep
Close
going,
right
we
now.
will not throw the caution flag and ask drivers to move out of the racing line or reset.
Let's just try to not get
Are
turned
we also
tonight.
not throwing cautions for drivers spinning below the yellow line?
That'll kind of be a case-by-case basis on that. Depends on how many cars are involved, honestly.
Nope. Doubleheader tonight.
10-4.
This one, and then NASCAR Legends at Talladega after.
2 to 3
Unless you
cars
get the
and
next
less.
race.
No, even if I get, I'm going for the
But obviously,
championship
the
in that
leaders
one,
take
so I'm
out,
probably going to run that
then,
anyway.
Yeah, that's,
Never mind.
when he wrecks in
Yeah,
front of the field,
probably.
we're going to throw that.
We'll see. If I win this thing, then we'll see.
No, I gotcha.
Yeah,
The
that's
biggest
Dakotah,
thing
by
is
the
what
way,
you
for
guys
those of
get
you
the
wondering the
full
other
35 laps
voice
into
is
it.
my teammate
That's the main
Dakotah
thing,
Curtis.
so,
He's going to
The first
try to
half,
connect
we might
up
be a
with
little
us and
more
give us
lenient
some
on
help
throwing the
tonight.
caution. We'll give it a couple. We'll give it a second or two to see what happens, because we don't want to be trigger happy. We want to get you guys as many green flag laps as possible. But the second half, we might throw cautions a little bit faster. So I hope you guys can
22
understand
car
that.
field
We want to
tonight.
get you guys the full racing and not being a caution the whole time.
Uh-oh.
That's the biggest thing.
Brenden Queen just disconnected. He's not one of the playoff drivers, is he?
But no,
I didn't
I
even look.
appreciate
No,
the kind
he's
words. Like I said,
Okay.
I know we're looking forward to growing this league right here. With every league, there always starts out with around 20, 25 cars, but the goal is to really fill these fields up, and it's exactly what we did with the M&R Pro Series. We started out with around 14, 15 cars, and now we're up here around 40 trucks, 40 cars per week. So appreciate everybody being, working with us. It's our first season. I feel like the racing's gotten better overall, week by week. So let's keep this up. Let's keep the good racing that we've had the last couple of weeks, and I think we'll be in good shape.
We got 4 5K drivers in the first 2 rows. So yeah, Presley, Nick, myself, I think we're the top 3 in points at the end of the regular season. All 3 of us are really wanting to get a win tonight to just lock in through the next round. Bailey Turner, I think, is also one of the playoff drivers. Looking at the top 10, I believe Luke Knupp won the first race at Daytona, so he's one of them. Reid Wilson, I think, is one of them.
Hey, make sure broadcast showcase.
I actually don't know
my
who all
webcam
10 are.
The beard that I'm growing out.
Playoff beard? Is that what we're going for?
It's playoffs.
Maybe. I don't know if I want to shave it yet or not.
Playoffs are
Don't shave till you win, bro.
always an extra level of intensity.
Well,
I just
you
raced
never
here
know
last
when I
night in
might
my
win.
other
So you
league.
never know how long I might have the beard for then.
Made it to the round of 8, luckily.
Yeah, you could be
Nice,
baby-faced by 8 p.m. tonight.
Oh yeah, that's the Sunday night
Hey,
one.
bro,
Gary, I think,
good
produces
when I
that
go
one.
babyface.
Yeah. I often raid you guys because it hits after Winter Series. I didn't raid last night because you were already in post-race by the time our race finished. We had a long one
Yeah.
last night.
We had a quick one last night. It was pretty good. We only had like 3 cautions the whole race.
We had like, I don't know, 8, 10,
Yeah.
120 laps at Daytona, and they just kept wrecking.
That's
It was crazy.
We had 113 here last night.
Nice.
It was a long race.
I'm doing pretty well in the Winter
Let's
Series.
do this thing.
I haven't gotten a top
Good.
5 yet, but I'm sitting 7th in points.
You're in 2nd here right now. At this
Yes,
race?
sir.
Okay. See if I can work my way up.
Hey, your car's
Right
off.
on.
Are you ready? Do your thing, boss man.
All right,
Are you
everyone.
ready?
Good luck.
We're just going on green here.
Yep.
Green flag. Pit road open. And bring her on the pit. Bring her on the pit this time.
What?
Maconi just lane changed.
Working
Is
the
that even?
bottom.
I thought lane changing wasn't allowed.
Still there.
Not
North.
before the start-finish line. It's not supposed to be, no.
Still there.
There it is.
Paul got him.
There it is.
Side. Still inside.
Oh, man, they are checking up.
Oh goodness, Charlie just got himself turned. That's a single truck wreck. They won't throw the caution for that, especially since he's not a playoff driver. I'm just gonna fall in line here behind
Yep, as
Jason.
a reminder, we tell guys that week after week, stay in line till you get to the line.
Still outside. Still outside.
We're staying green for that one.
Jason, you made it. Didn't sound too optimistic in P6 yesterday.
So, is this a stop and go, or do I got to sit and wait?
Still outside.
Passer.
Well, then clear it, because it's not a pass-through when you serve it like
Still
that.
out there, man.
I still got to sit and do the whole thing. Cool.
2 outside. 1 outside now. Still there.
I hope I'll get my lap back on that sweet ball.
Migrate up to the top. Actually,
Outside quarter.
I'm just gonna stay down low while they're 3 wide up there.
Still there.
I'm not looking to
1 outside.
get tangled up in anything at the
Still
moment.
there.
I would push harder, Presley, but I'm trying to make the stand right now.
Still out there.
These 4 or 5 trucks that were behind on these 4 trucks that were behind on the inside line, I trust to hold a clean line a lot better than some of the other guys that are up outside of us.
Still there. 1
Although we
outside.
have dropped a lot further back in the pack than I wanted to.
Still out there. Still out there. 2 wide outside. Still there. Still there. 1 outside. Still out there.
Oh,
Still outside.
He saved it.
he saved it,
Are you
but
trying to get out of line, or did you get loose there?
Still there outside. In and out.
we're gonna have to find a way to let him back up on the track.
Still outside. Still there.
I got to where I wanted to. Right behind you, so I have to push.
Right on.
Going
Go
outside.
ahead and close up then.
Yep, we're getting there. There we go. Look at that.
Yeah, we got a big run. Closing up on the lead guys on this line. We do have to make a pit stop if it goes green the whole way. I forgot to set my fuel. We got 20 laps of fuel left right now. I'm gonna put in 8.5 and no tires if we pit.
Doing great. No hole, no hole.
It's just gonna be stop for a splash and go.
Still out there. Wide outside.
Which means that since the tires will be pumped up and hot, it'll be interesting on the apron when you're getting back up to speed if you're doing the same
Still there
thing.
outside.
Just be aware of that.
Door outside. 2 wide outside.
It'll just be real skatey.
Still there. No hole yet. Still there. Still there. One outside now. Still out there. 2 wide outside. Still there, still there. Still there. 1 outside. Still outside. Clear. Good job. Outside. Still outside. 2 wide outside. No hole. Can't tell, can't tell. Still there. No hole.
Yeah, I'm hoping Dega treats me better than Daytona did in the 87s last night as well. I mean, 13th in that field was not a bad finish, but I need better than that tonight for sure.
No hole. Still there. One outside. Still there. Still out there at the door. Two outside. Same thing.
Go under me, Nick. Go under me. You're in the corner.
Still there.
Being down on the bottom just keeps things very simple.
Still outside.
Yeah, it is. But oh my god, I'm like on the edge of my seat the whole time.
Oh yeah,
Two outside.
you just gotta hope you don't get hooked by
No, that's
someone
really
spinning outside of you.
One outside.
I'm purposely not touching your bumper because I know that
Oh yeah,
you guys are pushing up there. So I'm just like,
yeah. You don't. We're not. Our role is to stay as tightly in line as possible
Yep,
and not touch the bumper of the guy in front of us. Don't push the pusher,
yep.
and don't push the pusher's pusher.
Still out there, man.
You just want to stay close and tight to the bumper. But yeah, I'm just cracking the throttle
Outside.
to keep it makes the checkups less severe, makes it easier to predict for you to predict what's happening with me and so on.
Yeah.
But yeah, we want to stay as much in the tire tracks of the truck in front as you can, and as close to the guy, so that you just make a nice tightly formed line, and we'll move a little bit quicker than the lines that are less organized.
Still there.
Getting a little nervous of Luke Knupp up there. He's getting a little squirrely.
Yeah, although he does know how to wheel these things on a plate track. He won Daytona
He does.
to open the season.
I'm kind of backing up a little bit.
I think that 3 wide though is getting him. I think that air is just probably making his car a little loose there.
Still there. Still
Yeah, it's the air, it's the bumpers, the way that they react when you have contact and when you push someone can make some erratic movement.
Still outside.
So there's a lot of stuff going on there. And yeah, being in that middle lane can be the most uncomfortable spot for sure.
Still there. Still there. Still there.
But yeah, I mean, we can ride like this for a while.
No hole.
Looks like we're going to catch up to Charlie and put him a lap down. He's the truck that spun, I believe it was lap 1,
Still there.
Green, you can come down if you want.
Outside.
and we decided to stay green. Hopefully,
Still outside.
it's either Charlie or it's Maconi, or it's one of the other guys if there's some other guys who had issues.
Still out there at the door.
It might not be Charlie up there. 46 is Charlie.
It's Charlie.
Yeah.
Outside.
Maconi is on the front stretch with another group of cars.
Oh, okay.
Back a little bit more, but you want to go on my outside.
So he's not the only one who's back there.
Clear, clear
Yeah, there's
outside.
like the 99 and some other cars there.
Right on.
Still outside.
They probably just got left in the draft as
Still
well.
out there.
Oh,
Two right outside.
Big checkup, big checkup.
One
oh
outside.
my gosh.
Two right outside.
What
One
happened there?
outside.
They just checked up in front of me. I didn't. Someone got a little sideways and had to lift, I
Oh, is
think.
that what happened?
Yeah.
Scared the crap out of me.
I'm gonna move up to the high line here.
Yeah.
As long as we kind of like
Slot in behind Ford.
tire top line, six behind you.
To be honest, I can't hear you. That's my own fault. The motor's too loud for the setup. But yes, I agree.
Outside. Looks clear, clear, clear.
All right.
Outside.
Come on, Keffer.
In and out. One outside. Still there.
Thank you.
Dealer, you got room to come down if you want it.
I'm going back down to the bottom.
Zach, if he's
They're just
riding
not getting
here,
organized in the
I
middle.
don't know if you are listening, but it's stacking us up pretty bad. I
Still
don't
there.
want to
Still
grab.
there. One outside.
No, I'm sorry, I had technical difficulties.
Still there. Good, man. Make your eyes get real big when they see you back there. Clear, clear, clear. Still out there. Outside. Still outside.
Ooh, Luke Knupp got super loose there.
Still there.
I saw that.
Oh my god.
It was right next to me, yeah.
Yeah. Back here was even scarier because he got super loose and everybody was like, whoa, checked up.
I'm thinking yellow around here, but I'm
Yeah, there's some big wiggles happening.
Still outside.
I don't want to short pit it or drop out of line early because, you know, you need to be in this big pack to run the quick laps.
Yeah.
So we're going to want to pit with everyone else or go one lap further than them perhaps, but we want to try to pit with them if possible. I'm showing 11 laps to go right now.
Still out there.
I've been lifting in the pack, so I might be able to go a little bit longer.
Door quarter clear.
Yeah, G. Benson Maconi changed lanes before the start-finish line on the start and got black flagged. I'm going to pop up to the outside line right here.
Inside, inside. Still inside.
I'm right behind you. Heck yeah.
Still there, still there.
I'm just trying to stay in a line and they're all
Your
over.
door.
Yeah.
I'm trying to like not, you know.
We need Ford to push Luke a little bit better than that. That's all right there. There we go, there we go. Oh,
Still there, your door inside.
Luke got himself shuffled.
I'm dropping. In and out. One car inside.
Ooh,
Still there.
car got really tight going to that corner.
It can do that. Yeah, you got to anticipate the corner a little bit. If you wait until it starts
Still inside.
going into the corner to turn, you'll wash out. And it's a little bit hard to see when you're right tucked up underneath someone's rear spoiler.
Yeah.
So,
In and out. In and out.
Man, he's
One
slowing
inside.
up big time. Who is that?
Still inside. In and out.
Who's up in front? Presley Sorah. He's
Still there.
slowing up big time.
yeah, he's probably trying to back himself up to Ford to get a big shove.
Yeah.
But Ford, I think, is not confident enough as a pusher to really push the way that Presley's
there.
wanting.
There it goes.
There we go. Now they got connected up.
Still there.
Zach almost turned me there. When we had that checkup, he got into my back bumper. He apologized for it. It's all good.
Inside.
Come on.
Still there.
I don't know if Ford, I don't think Ford is wanting to go to the outside. I don't know what he's doing.
Ford's probably just going to ride in line. He said that he was probably going to drop out of this race at the 75% mark anyway. He's just trying to ride and not wreck people.
Nothing open.
Yeah.
Still there.
Ooh, here comes that outside line.
Yep. Yeah, Dylan came with a big run on the outside there.
Inside. In and out, no hole.
And he's got help.
No hole. One car inside. Still there, right next to you. In and out. Still there. No hole.
That outside line makes me nervous.
I know, me too.
I don't like being up there. It can be fast and you can make a lot of spots. And we might have to venture up there, but
Still there.
seems like every time I go up there I get turned.
Yep.
Still there. Still there.
Check up.
Yeah. See, that's why I like to lift, is you can make your checkup last a little bit longer. So that the guy behind you has time to react to it.
Still out there. In and out, no hole. No hole yet. Still there.
Yeah, we're just all stacked up. It's hard to make any movement.
Still outside. And out. Still there.
Oh, yeah, they're spinning.
There goes one turning.
Still there.
We just got right past it,
Doing a good job. Hold your
and we got turned.
clear.
There better be a caution for that.
Caution.
There we go.
There we go.
Tell us what you got when you get
Ford
a chance.
caused that one.
Did he?
Road is closed.
Yep.
You're going to be lining up behind the 66. All right, looks like you're going to be lining up behind the 7.
He went up into the third line, and the third line didn't move. And
I'm gonna go ahead
went
and
off the third line, hit the
change
wall, came back
tires
out.
since we scuffed them there. I'm gonna try to
Oh,
not
I'm
take repairs if possible, or to not use my fast repair.
As long
I wanna
as
save
my
it.
Engine,
Bottom or something.
We'll see what my
Shuffled there.
damage looks like here. I almost missed that.
I really hope my wreck didn't. I mean, I'm.
You're
screwed. I'm gonna
junked.
have to go into pit.
You're right in front of me. You're puking smoke.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to go in a pit.
You're gonna have to get your fast repair, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I should go around again or should I.
You should. Well, right, because the
lane's
pit lane's
so The
closed.
worst thing that's gonna happen
Is
gonna
an end of
continue.
line. Yeah, I would go ahead and take it rather than having to tow.
Looks like you should be lining up behind the 7.
They're putting that on the 20.
The road is open. Looks like you'll be lining up behind
Well, I
the
mean, they're
60.
probably not gonna put it on Ford because he's.
They'd put it on Ford if it was actually on Ford, but yeah, like, I don't
I
know.
guess maybe the 20. I don't know. Maybe the 20 got into the back of him and made him lose.
Well, I think that it wasn't a caution until the 20 went. I'm not sure that I agree with that, though.
Yeah.
No worries.
I think we're down on power, too, though.
Yeah, I'll clear any penalties.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
Come
to
on,
We're going to
Ronnie,
restart
come on.
behind the 0.
take my fast repair now, I think,
Think he's
and
down
just
on
roll the
power.
dice with it,
White truck, he said.
because we're not getting back up to speed here.
Telling me to pass the 20.
Checking. Just giving him the EO early to help.
You wanna know what's cool? Pit lane opened as soon as I went down there, so I didn't get a black flag.
You're going to have to come around.
Oh, that's funny.
That's hilarious. That is freaking hilarious. Hopefully I can get back around and hopefully I get in front of people, but I don't think that's gonna happen because I'm all the way in the backstretch.
Yeah, let me,
Start looking for your sign.
Hey, I'm pro. Oh man, my
5,
over
4, 3, 2, 1.
my in game's not working.
Stop on the sign.
oh, weird,
Can
okay.
can you tell Paul that I might get a black flag because
Go, man, go, go, go,
Charlie
go.
hasn't
Zero
passed me at the
speed.
46?
Stop on the sign.
Go, 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 go.
There we go. Okay. Lost more time than I needed to there, but we're fine.
You're going to have to come around to 7. Should be starting behind the 30. You're going to have to come around to 7.
I don't know why my in-game mic's not working. That's weird.
Like you'll be lining up behind the 30.
Hey, Paul,
Come on,
Dakotah and the 7 may need a black flag
You'll be
clear.
lining up behind the 46.
It
All right, buddy.
no, we're
Line
good
up
now.
behind
You're
the
good?
30.
No penalties being shown on my screen, but appreciate the heads up. I'll keep an eye on it.
Yeah, thanks. His in-game mic isn't working. He says he's good now.
Ford, I am sorry for that. It was just, I was getting told people were wrecking, I was trying to slow up, everything like that. I apologize.
Nah, it's all good.
All right.
All good.
So I had to use my fast repair, which I'm not happy about.
Good Stega, baby.
A lot of other folks probably did too, so. But that does put us in a hole.
All right, we need to be behind the 30.
But that gives us our pit stop for the race, so we won't need another one unless there are a. Yeah, we're not going to need another one. We got plenty of fuel, even for a green right checker. So we just need to not get in any more wrecks. Anything for winning the championship. A lot of bragging rights.
You're behind
And the top 3 get to move up from Road to Glory into the Pro Series for next season. Monday Night Racing Pro Series. So we got to make it to the championship race and then finish in the top 3 there. we need a good finish right here, though.
Line up behind the 5.
I think I timed this perfect with 35 laps.
Nice.
Hey, Reid,
We're
your
at
P8, brother.
6:30 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, 13 laps to go when we get the green here.
Can I get a black flag cleared, please?
That was nice that we got a good long green run there before that happened. That was some good racing. But now the intensity is going to pick up, and we got to pick our way through and get track position packed. There are a lot of other people who are going to be thinking the exact same thing, and there's no green flag pit stop to take advantage of. First time watching, just curious? Yeah, 10-4, man. Happy to answer the questions. If you got the question, that means other people do too.
That really sucks because I had a really good spot. I was in 4th whenever that wreck happened.
Yeah, we were up in the top 10, doing well, and just yep. That won't be the last wreck, I don't think.
Overtime, correct?
No.
So
Yes.
it's imperative that we survive the next one without damage.
Good tug too, bud. You're ready to go. Yeah, brother, you do your thing.
They usually wait to the green flag at Talladega anyway, because there's no real advantage to jump in the start.
Green flag, everybody's rolling.
You want your line to get going, but you don't want to jump versus the guys in your line.
Outside quarter, clear.
Alright.
Dude, there's like 4 lines right now.
Inside,
Yep.
Clear him, clear.
The 01 just dropping all the way to the back.
Outside.
Might be smart by him right now.
Might be.
Clear, my man.
I think I'm probably gonna
Wide
hang on
outside.
towards the back too and just let everyone go.
Yeah, I just can't afford to. I can't afford to be back there in case it does go green.
Yeah.
Outside
So I've got to try to get back to the front.
Still there. 2 outside. No hole yet. 1 outside now. 2 wide outside. Still there. 1 outside. Outside 2. Still there, in and out. Still there. Still there. 1 outside. In and out. 2 wide outside.
That was close.
1 outside. 2 outside. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. One outside. Still outside. Still there outside. Still outside. Still out there.
Oh, goodness.
Clear if you need it. Outside.
Hale came back on the track from that, and
Clear high.
Saved it.
yep.
Sorry, John.
That's all right. I had to check up big.
Outside.
That just hurt me
Still
pretty bad.
outside. Clear.
I always knew you were a dumbass, but that one takes the cake.
Inside. In and out, no hole. Still nothing open. Outside only. Still out there.
I should still be fine. That was square to the back.
Still out there.
So,
Can't pass them, dump them, I guess.
Still outside. Clear.
What was he saying?
he's calling Luke a DA.
Josh, I'm hurt.
Oh, okay. I didn't know
Josh,
who he
I'm
was
hurting.
calling.
Go ahead, buddy. I'm going to hold you up.
You're going to get a big push from Hale here. He's going to be aggressive.
Yep.
Hey, Jeff.
I'm probably just going to follow him and let him make moves because he's going to be as aggressive as I want to be right now. We don't have a lot of time left.
Hurt you more than help.
Sucks. Just hoping they get a checkup so we can catch up to it.
Yep. Yeah, you just need to hold a steady wheel and let him push you. We're gaining on that pack.
Yep, we're gaining on him now.
Yeah, we're gaining on him pretty good, actually.
Oh, we're gaining on him real good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna let him go. I'm gonna pull up and let him go when we catch up.
Oh, he'll make his move. You just hold your line.
We're here now. There we go. I just wanted to let him go.
Right on.
Jesse, that was a good day.
I know he's just gonna be super aggressive.
Yep.
Outside.
I'm going to try to be. I've got a parachute on the back of my truck, though.
Still there. Woo. Clear, clear, clear.
I got behind him and it knocked me loose. Jeez.
Still there. Still outside. Still out there.
They are going to wreck. I can
Yep.
feel it.
Oh, almost did right there. Charlie did.
Yep.
Clear outside.
Just got to make sure that I don't... I may need to get some big momentum running around the high side here.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm just chilling up here.
Yeah, I can't check. I got to make sure that I don't check up enough that I lose so much that I lose the pack at all.
Outside.
Yeah, they're gonna
Still
wreck.
there on
They're
your
getting
quarter
super loose.
I'm
outside.
coming to middle.
Alright.
In and out. In and out. Still there. Outside only. In and out. Still there. Still there. Still there. One outside. Still out there.
This side draft is deadly.
Yes, it is.
Still there.
Yeah,
In and out.
they made it work the way that it's supposed to work,
Still there.
but that means that it's powerful,
Still there. Inside only.
and it's going to get real dangerous when folks start using that aggressively.
No hole yet.
Like right there. Like, oh,
Inside
yep.
only. In and out, no hole. Inside only.
Dang it!
How you doing there, homeboy? Closed.
Dang it!
62. We're gonna have
Now
to
we're
go
killed.
around to 0, 1.
Oh my god. Dude, my pedals just went out.
No way.
Lord, I got really tight right there, just saying. I am
Yes, seriously.
sorry.
My pedals are out. Like, I'm pressing.
Yeah, that was
hold-
net code there.
Did they unplug? Like, check your cables.
No, they didn't unplug. It's like
Sorry, Jesse. We were rolling there on the top.
one of them are just like completely stuck.
Can I pass all these
There we
big
go.
trucks, or do I need to
That's
wait
weird.
Oh Jesus. Yeah, no, that's what
Go ahead
caused
and
me
pass
to
me,
get in
Scott.
that. I pressed the brake and my car just slammed on its brakes.
Mm-hmm.
And then I pressed the gas and it just like
07 is pro and 3 on the bottom. If y'all want to go around me, you can.
oh my god.
Paul's calling that no penalty net code.
52, you a hurting unit? Oh, we're definitely hurt.
That sucked.
That's yeah, that's really bad because I already used my quick repair. So
I would have completely
to go.
avoided that, but when I hit the brake,
Clear black flag.
my car just completely locked it up, and then
Fans are closed to get off the train.
yeah,
Oh, never mind,
my
we're good.
pedals are
Paul,
so
can I get
weird.
a black clear? I got messed up before.
We just gotta hope that a bunch of the rest of them wreck now.
Nice job there, Nick.
I just don't
I
know
haven't
what
got one
happened
yet,
there.
Paul,
I've
but I'm
never
sure maybe
seen
one
that.
cleared here before the end.
It's like they got stuck, but they weren't.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what happened. And then when I pressed the gas, it just kept going full throttle, and I couldn't press the brake. I've got 50 seconds of optional. I'm good.
I'm gonna have more than that, I think. I hit pretty good with the right front. I've got engine damage.
Black clear, but I know some people passed me, and I'm way down on power.
Yeah, I'm one of them, bud.
There's no current penalties, but keeping an eye on it.
Can we shorten this a lap?
Yep, I mean, we can do
Start
that.
looking for your sign.
Why are we shortening it? Some people
Gotta
gotta
wait
get a
for the
damage
impact
fixed.
to-
5,
One.
4, 3,
All right,
2.
Paul, I need a
Now
black
1 to
clear
green,
for
great.
Paul, please.
Stop.
Hey,
on the
Paul, it'd be nice to know that before I pass the pit so that I can get some repairs.
Paul, why would you do that, man? I got a minute and 30 and
There we go.
Now it's 2 to green.
Sorry.
All right.
There we go, 2 to green.
I got 7 minutes of optional. It's not really gonna matter.
Wanted to get you guys some more green flag laps, but obviously,
Dude, we got enough time. We've got 7 minutes.
best to,
Yeah.
give you guys more warning there. So, 2 to green.
Yeah, we got clobbered.
Why did you guys pass the pits if you had damage to get fixed?
Because the
Presley,
pits
just
were
put-
closed.
Okay, I thought they were open.
No, I passed them because they were closed, although I should have gone in pit because I have 7 minutes of damage, but I don't know that until I'm in my stall. So yeah, just getting as much as I can repaired here. We're not going to be up to speed. We're
Reid,
at the
just
mercy
let
of
me
other
know,
wrecks
you
happening.
get
We're
off
in real
the
bad
road
shape here.
shortly, and I'll see if I can.
Almost
get
made
you
it by
over,
both of them and just got
Might not
hooked
be able to.
on both.
So, based on where we're at.
absolutely, buddy. I've got 5 seconds here. I'll let you know when I'm out of the road.
8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes.
Oh, you got all yours repaired?
Yep. I don't know how my freaking.
How many laps am I down? 1 or 2?
You wanna?
Just
are you
showing
gonna
you
come out?
one.
I'm
Reid.
gonna exit. I'm just getting as much as I can
Try
here.
to
Oh, I didn't know if you were.
catch them in the backstretch. Go on the inside.
All right, so
I don't know
but
how
I'll
my
keep an eye on the pack.
front, my hood is
Going
broke
quick.
down.
Going 1 to go. You'll start
and now we're not going. Okay.
Reid, where are you right now? Turn 3, going into 3.
We just crossed the start finish line.
Yeah, it should be good. I appreciate that, guys.
That really sucked.
It is what it is. I gotta win Iowa now.
I know. But it's
Yes,
just
he
really
is.
weird. I've never had my
catching
hood
you guys
to do
in the
that.
backstretch. We'll just have him go low on the apron part, so then he doesn't go near you guys. Which I think that's where he'll catch you.
Well, the thing is he going to catch us and finish the field a second time for the restart?
Hopefully, he should.
Hey, Mama, how's it going?
If he's catching you, he's coming at the back right now, I believe.
This race is kind of a wash at this point, unfortunately, but the next one ought to be good.
All right, we need to be behind at 66.
John's on the lead lap, then I'm good.
Yeah, Reid shouldn't be being waved around me.
Yeah, if he's telling you to past John. Don't just stay in line. I'll clear any penalties.
Okay. There we go. It's telling me to stay behind the 99 now.
What lap are you guys on? 33?
Yes.
Alright, so...
Yeah, we're good. Thanks a lot, Bob.
Yeah, we can't even do 4th gear right now. We are badly hurt.
Good
Hey,
luck,
you
guys.
never know. There might be a huge wreck and you get it.
Reminder, if
That's what I'm hoping for.
Last
Yeah.
lap, once we get the white flag,
I kind of want us
we
to
will be racing
catch
the line.
the white and then have a big wreck after that,
Yep.
so that I can just weave through it.
Get ready to go.
Oh, that's probably.
I don't want multiple restarts, I don't think, although that would be giving me the ability to get more damage. I don't know why the 99...
Pace cars off. Be ready. You're going to be lining up behind at 7.
That was weird.
We're going to need a black cleared at the end of this
Green flag, green flag.
Yep.
99, go around me.
Quarter inside. Still inside. Door quarter clear.
Was I really the only one who got enough damage in both wrecks that I had to use my fast repair and then I got... That's crazy.
Nope, I was in the same boat as you.
Well, clearly not, because I didn't get nearly as much. I'm saying as much damage as I got in the second
as
wreck.
much damage.
Yeah, I was really the only one. Oh, there's someone wrecking. That's
Why did you
fitting to
do
be
that?
big. There we go. We're going to get to repair some more at least. That's
Hey,
2
you're
more
a real
trucks.
fucking idiot, you know that?
You're the one who came back.
How
on
is-
the track, Charlie.
How is there no caution for that?
He was aiming for Hale and missed!
I can't believe I missed that.
All right, so we
Flag this time.
white flag, no more caution. But if they wreck, we just need to pick up those spots. We banked those 2 already.
They're wrecking again.
Good.
Huge wreck.
I need massive wreck. I need the biggest wrecks ever right now. And I need them to not get going straight until I pass them.
You can go. You can hit the. Just go. Stay on the actual track.
Yeah. Oh goodness. Oh, they're still wrecking.
Yeah. Oh, they're still
In front
wrecking.
of you on the
Jesus.
bottom.
They were
Stay at the
all
bottom, stay at the
below the
bottom.
yellow line when I went.
Having trouble, he's down the bottom, down the bottom. Stay at the top
I
side.
hit one, but it was just hit one little.
I just
wreck.
weaved through a bunch of them because they were
Yeah.
all still flopping around. Justin
dude,
Monds
they're
is
bad.
smoking, but I'm trying to catch him.
Was that really necessary? I mean, was that
Someone
really
landed
necessary?
on my car.
Outside, outside.
5's going back by me, unfortunately.
We just cost both of us the win doing that. I mean, what was the goal?
You talking to me? I was pushing you to the end.
I got 6!
Thanks, guys, for coming out.
Oh, I'm gonna get Justin.
Uh,
I'm gonna get Justin in the line.
thanks again. and
Did I get a top
look forward
10?
to next week.
No, I got
We'll
11th, I
have,
think.
Brenden,
11th.
Presley,
I'll take it.
and Nick, do Discord, please, for post race. And just
Why would we
thanks
try to end on a
for
positive?
Brenden
coming out
won
week
it
after
because
week, and really appreciate all the support you guys have been given.
because Nick went up into him and oh no,
I need to see the replay.
it was.
Thanks, man. I was trying to stay with you there.
Good win, Brenden.
25.
Yeah, we'll take it. I mean,
Good grief, Charli Brown!
It was Bailey Turner.
Hey, it's almost a Sunday, Charlie. Come on now.
Come on, just let me roll across the damn line so I can finish the race.
Freaking Bailey Turner cost
Whoopee.
himself the win.
I need to see this, yeah.
I don't get to
Because I know Nick's not happy with someone.
love life.
Yeah, Nick's not happy because Bailey
Michael,
Turner went
thanks, man.
down
Guys,
and hit him.
just one thing before
We survived.
out. We would appreciate if you cannot come back on the track after wrecking. I know it can be tough, but please try not to do that.
All right, man. Well, it was good racing with you.
Yeah, good racing with you too.
Appreciate that.
See ya.
Oh yeah, Bailey got. Looks like Bailey came down into Nick.
Yeah, I see.
But it was off of a bump off of from Presley.
Yeah,
so
he got the big bump from Presley.
Yeah.
Hey, good win, 03 or 30. Good win, Queen.
So yeah, Brenden gets the win there.
Thanks, buddy. Finally.
So yeah, I mean, we got some points at least. You know, or not the most, but we beat some of our playoff drivers. So that gives us something to.
Finally, I've been bad luck is gone.
Good win, Brenden.
Gives us something to take to the road course next week, but we need a good finish at the road course now. I was hoping to have a little bit more cushion than that.
We did it for booty.
Did it for booty.
It's just crazy how close I was to missing both of the wrecks.
Hey, you still came in 11th though. That's pretty decent.
I'll take it. Yeah, it could have been a lot worse. Here it is. So yeah, let's see. Oh yeah, that was just a massive net code between the 77 and the 07. And then yeah, I'm trying to go underneath and the 07 gets me, and then I get hooked again by, who is that? The 99 right there. And that just turns me straight up into the wall. And yeah, you hit that hard. Oh, man. That's Talladega. It's just... It's kind of frustrating to have one of the 3 playoff races at Talladega, but that's just, you know, how it's got to be. It's the same for everyone. Oh, man. Yeah, hopefully the NASCAR Legends race and the 87 cars will go better tonight. That's at least Talladega there is a little bit different from this because, you know, there's at least some skill at handling the cars involved, so it's a little bit different. That's just a big mess for the cover shot. Let me see. I want to see the other wreck too.
Discord's all messed up right now. Heck.
So this was the first one that we got caught up in that used up our faster pair. I thought about not using it there, and maybe I should have, but, you know, just got turned. Like, not much I can do there. So we'll see what the points look like after they come out in terms of playoffs. I'm going to be a couple below the line probably. So, you know, we'll make a post on Twitter about it. And, yeah, hopefully better things next week. Where is it next week? Next week is... Just looking at the schedule real quick. Next week is the Red Bull Ring, which I have never driven before, and the Porsche RSR, which I have driven before. Yep. So, yeah, YouTube folks, thanks for watching. Appreciate y'all. If you like the video, please do click that like button, hit subscribe, head over to twitch.tv/John_A_Theodore. Click the heart to give me a follow. Congratulations to Brenden Queen on the win tonight. Thank you very much for watching. Peace out.